Hey there, Centrones. You are looking at a nice little setup over here with the Moog One, the Polybrute, the ASM Hydrasynth 49 key, the Behringer Mono Poly. I really would like to take this space and move my techno jam station. I've been doing some ambient techno music. I call them synth jams here on my channel. If you haven't yet seen any of those videos, you should check them out. I'll try to remember to leave a comment with the link to the playlist. This is my main studio, and I'm having so much fun with the Roland gear. The majority of my setup is Roland for my dawless jamming, and currently it's all Roland, by the way, at the time of this video. And I'd really like to move it into my main studio. This is my main studio. I got some covers on some of the synthesizers. And because dust is just a big problem here out in the country. So a lot of stuff is covered up but turned on and functioning, if you will. Let me pull the cover off of here. Yeah, there we go. So, got the studio set up in here. I really would like to have this space freed up so I could have an entire section inside the main studio just for my dawless jamming. It's just that, it's like I would have to let something go, or I would have to move things out and then add them to the jam session, which is something that I would and am considering, that I could remove some of these synthesizers and then add them to the jam session. The thing about adding just one synthesizer to my dawless setup is that just adding one synth, it just totally changes the dynamics of the style of the music, the way I'm going to perform it. It's just a crazy thing. I added the samples from Electron into the mix, and that's currently one of my videos I just put out recently. And I noticed that the whole dynamics of my music style just kind of changed by adding something like that. And that's a good thing. It's also a negative thing because, I may not want to change too much of my style. So it's just some things I'm thinking about. Should I just build a dawless section right through here and then shelve some of these synthesizers? I would have to have room, of course. It's very crowded in here. It's hard to see this on camera. And take one synth off the shelf at a time and add it to the jam session. That's something I've been considering to do, but I like my studio setup as well. I like all of these are connected via USB into my computer. They're also MIDI DIN in and out from my system. Everything's communicating right now, and I hate to break that up because it is so tedious to get everything back to where I had it once I disassemble. And there's not a whole lot of room, like I said, and so it's just a wired nightmare. As you can tell, I hate dealing with wires. So that's just the way it is. So these are my synth thoughts for today. What do you all think about my options? Now, before we jump into the comment section and answer that, just take a look at some of my dawless jams that I've been doing, and you will see that I'm in the secondary living room of my house. It's one table. I don't want to do more than one table full of synthesizers. I want to be able to reach everything at arm's length. In this room here, I have to bounce around. I have to stand up, sit down, squat over, lean over and push buttons. And believe it or not, these stands are awesome for keyboards, but you do have to kind of lean in and find what you're looking for to get things done. it can be a little tedious trying to, especially when you're in your 50s, trying to find the right knob at the right time and to do real-time playing. And that's why I want to do just one table full of synthesizers for dawless jamming. The rest of this stuff could be used for my other studio work that I do. But that's what I wanted to share with you today. What do you think? Leave a comment below. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button, tap the bell, and above all, keep calm and synth on.